Hello, Tooth. I miss you. That was weird. Welcome back to Metaphor. Last time we got ambushed by a bunch of mimics in this dungeon. That's the word I was looking for. And today, actually, let me check the map again. Okay, yeah. We're gonna finish it off by going into that big room in the middle, now that we have a key. And also to that smaller room at the start. That's probably where the ring is at. Because it's where the marker in the map is. At least that's what I'm guessing. This is not how we go, this is how we go. And through this tunnel. Hopefully the key that we got from Big Mimic. Yep. It works just fine. Three chests. At least one of them is gonna be a mimic. You know it, I know it. Everyone knows it. Let's go from left to right.
Nice.
First one, not a mimic. Increases evasion against strike. Oh right, yeah, we got a hat. Can I put that on? Is it in gear? Yes. Increases magic by 3. I'm gonna put that on. Yeah, I will put that on. That other shirt I don't know about. Are you a mimic? Number 2 is not a mimic. Sage's staff for the mage. And it can be purified too, which is always good. And number 3, also not a mimic. This was just a good treasure room. For the faker archetype, we don't have that one yet. Oh, this door opens weird. So that's all. I believe every single chest has been opened. I'm gonna check the map. I think so. I don't see any areas missing. Every chest has been opened. Every path explored. So let's go to our objective marker. And hopefully not fight something horrible. And here we are. Does the key work? It sure does. I didn't miss anything, I think. A simple chest in the middle of a room. Right, it's a mimic. I'm calling it right now. Mimic. Do you mean...
Wow, here we go.
Okay, never mind, it's not. A ring set with a large gemstone. The gaudy jewel cannot distract from the malevolent presence emanating from within. Yikes. No fight, I guess.
Alright, nice.
Yes, that must be the ring.
Hey,
Didn't you say something about that ring having some rather sketchy backstory? All we heard is that misfortune befalls the ring's owner. That the place we found it in is any indication. Absurd, foolish superstition at most.
well then.
Well, how about you try putting it in your finger then?
No.
Oh, well, you see... What are we, children? Come on, what are we, children? Well, it sounds like the very grown-up Silas will be holding on to it then.
Please.
So, it is concluded then. Well, Silas, that means its delivery is left to you as well.
Then.
Shall we head out? I'd rather not linger in here, but if you want to, we could explore a bit more too. No, I think we're fine.
Alright.
Very well. Let us return to town tonight. We can focus on the mission once we get back there. All good then? Sorry if I'm pausing a lot. I talked about it in the last episode. I lost a part of the recording, as usual.
Okay.
So... yeah, I'm scared it's gonna happen again. I hope not. sincerely hope it doesn't happen again, because it's bad. I don't like it. Back to the Martyra Tavern. We found the ring that shady Cuculus guy wanted. Let's let him know soon, and maybe we'll finally be able to get Grievous' dagger back. Can we really trust him, though? He conveniently forgot to tell us that place was full of fake treasure chests. No denying that, but if we want the dagger back, what choice do we have? We must swallow our suspicions for now, as we've few alternatives. Regardless, we shouldn't drop our guard on that one.
Hold on.
What should we talk about? Oh, we can talk about fighting a candidate.
Still, though.
That Goddard sure is stubborn. Still, though, I guess time hasn't been very kind to him. Come now, he's lived twice as long as we have, though I hope to age more gracefully than that. He's a role model of a kind, a perfect example of what not to turn into, especially when you ache like fine wine as I have. Was that a joke?
Hold on. The deadline is...
It'll be a few days until the road to Brilhaven is restored. Why don't we make ourselves useful and see if anybody needs our help until then? Sure.
Guess we're splitting up.
I relax with my friends, all of us sharing a brief moment of peace.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
All right, then.
I hear a voice. Perhaps the captain would lend me his strength. Ice me. I kinda want to report to Cuculus first.
All right, then.
Right? That seems like a smarter idea. Yeah, unlocking more archetypes as a priority. Sorry for all these cuts, I'm just trying to really make sure the recording doesn't go poorly. Or like doesn't exist for some reason. Anyway, hello.
Interesting.
You actually managed to retrieve Malvino's ring. That is impressive. I took you for talented, but you're more of a gem than I thought. A gem? Anyway, don't forget your end of the bargain. Of course, I've already looked into it. In fact, I could go get your dagger back right now. What do you say?
Well, then.
Let's go. Alright, come with me. Stay hidden and let me do all the talking.
Greetings.
You're Mr. Heliant? Whichever, yes? I'm here on behalf of your father back in your hometown. You see, he's collapsed. It's that frightful illness that... What? You weren't aware?
The truth is...
Well, this illness requires a very specific herb to treat. One native only to Virga Island. Now, if the travel expenses were taken care of... Damn. The man who stole the dagger seemed to completely believe Cuculus's clever story.
Well,
Yes, just the dagger then. I'll make arrangements to procure the herb. Then you can take it to him. I've recovered your dagger, though he'd have given me the clothes off his back if I asked. Figured you'd not approve of that. It's a lie, by the way, about his father being sick. But his town's so far away, we'll be long gone before he finds out. Anyway, here. Yeah, he's a bit of an ass, no? Thanks, I guess.
All right.
And we're top 500 already. No need to thank me. The efforts you went to far exceed mine. You've no idea of this ring's importance to me. With this, everyone will finally be free. Free?
I appreciate it.
Oh, nothing. Anyway, I thank you. And to show you my thanks, please allow me to help you. I can see it already. You're the real deal. the one truly fated to be our next king, and I can see too that you'll need my winning strategies to do it.
Hang on.
Let me guess, your winning strategy is that smooth talking you demonstrated earlier? I don't think we need any con artist training, thank you. Come now, deception is more of an art than you know, and I have something of a knack for it, you see. You're kind, honest, to a fault really, and for an upstanding chap like you to become king, you'll need someone versed in darker, grayer areas. Someone like me.
Be that as it may.
Of course, my guidance doesn't come without strings. This is business. You'll give me information about the places you visit, trends in the tournament, or the real magic. I mean, if that's all you want, then... Now we're talking. In that case, I need to let you in on one thing first. My real name is Alonso. Okay. Anyone calling me Cuculus is one of my marks. Best if you forget that name altogether.
What?
What's with this guy? Hi, Neo-Cuculus was a weird-ass name. We moved to a tavern where I told Alonso all that's happened so far. Then, as we parted ways...
Remember those winning strategies I mentioned? Well, the first lesson starts now.
What, is your name not Alonso as well?
I imagine you've led a rather rough life, considering the tribe you hail from. The world is full of unsavory sorts. That's why if you want to improve your life, you must never show a scoundrel mercy. If you're made a fool, you must pay it back in spades. Kindness is weakness, and the weak get robbed blind.
Okay.
I'll keep that in mind.
Regard this not as the art of deception, but rather how to steal hearts. The morally sound way, of course.
He's Joker Persona 5, I can't believe it! He's not trustworthy, but he does seem clever. Maybe I could use Alonso's tactics in the battle for the throne.
A wise choice.
And handshake. I can sense no small amount of trust and anticipation from Alonso.
The devious schemer, Alonso. Within him dwells the virtue of the faker.
We have weapons for
Nurture
that.
thy bond with him, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
I assumed you were but a momentary distraction, but there's more to you than that.
And it's on the left arm. This is another one that seems like there's only 2 levels. There might be a third one, but it's not like a fully closed hexagon. Like it's missing 2 lines to completely fill it out. Well, we'll see.
Who wears the crown next matters little to me. But if it's you, I wager it'll be quite a ride. I'll be heading to Brylehaven after this. Let's meet again there.
What a coinky dink, we're going there too. Nighttime. Let's see. You, I have a dish. I detect the scent of food on you. I will judge its worthiness, so please show me the dish you've brought. The benevolent bread.
Cheers.
Here you go. So, this is the dish you've chosen. It would seem that this is little more than plain white bread. However, that distinct aroma. Ah, the gentle fragrance of fresh milk. You've used the mellow milk that Martyria prides itself on. That soothing softness feels like it'll envelop everything. This is exactly the dish I was looking for.
Sure.
So I take it we passed? Indeed, the people of this town need a dish like this. I'm sure it will help them spark to move forward again.
Appreciate it.
Even I cannot hide my admiration. As promised, here's your reward.
Mission accomplished.
We did good. And even more popularity, we're top 350. We are going to crash and burn so hard, I already know it. I wanted to bring smiles back to the faces of the townspeople here, and yet I could think of no way to accomplish it. You, however, have provided a most brilliant answer, one that proves you genuinely care for this town and its people from the bottom of your heart. As such, I would be delighted to offer my support in your future endeavors. Chefs and kings alike must seek out the knowledge and new challenges to bring the people joy. Indeed, that is how I know you would make a fine role. Thank you. It's a lesson I learned in my years at the royal palace. Once upon a time, the previous king too strove to make the country a better place. But at a certain point, the king lost the will to carry on. I hope you will not end in the same way. And now I fear I must take my leave. Places to be? Why, I'm going to cook for the people of Martyra. Their wounds of the heart have not yet healed after all. And having tasted the dish you provided, I find my zeal for cooking renewed. I have much to learn before I perfect my craft. If by any chance you were to become king, I would not be opposed to working in the royal palace once again. Now, farewell.
Yeah.
Well, now we've got a world-class cook on our side. We better give this all we got. We have a bunch of people in our side, not just a good chef. 6 days.
How you feeling?
Do I have time for everything I want?
What do you think?
Any supporters? Who? Katharina. But none of them... I don't think any of them can rank up right now. I don't feel anything right now. Okay. Quite this statement. Maybe we could go take a look at the debate place. You know, since it raises 2 stats at once. Imagination, it gets raised by very little, but a small raise is still a raise. There's no debates going on.
Thank you so much.
This place.
Just my eloquence. Maybe another time. Right, we should check the rock to get more mag.
Hang on.
I haven't checked it in a while.
Hey. Oh.
Is that... Oh yeah, that was all the magla. Okay, there was a lot.
Yep.
I don't see any other faces. Yeah, seems like nothing is quite updated yet. Alright, we should go... I almost said to the Velvet Room. To Academia to check the Faker archetype. Where is more Phantom? There we go.
Now, where was I?
Would you look at this?
Hello, Plateau. How are you doing?
Here, kitty.
Oh.
Please, do make yourselves comfortable.
Study archetypes. Faker. Possesses many skills that lower your opponent's stats, and can also perform powerful actions with throwing knives. So kind of the opposite to the commander.
I see.
Dodge has a chance of triggering an auto dodge in overlord combat. Chance of inflicting forget on one enemy. Turn icons added or removed at random. What? And it's 48 MP as well. Then you get Tarunda, Sukunda, Rakunda, Dekaja, and Makrakarn. What a weird archetype. Debilitate. And free juggling. Deals weak physical almighty damage to all enemies without items immediately. That's interesting. Anyway, this is a very, very, very weird archetype. I don't know if I'll ever want to study it. Maybe it has its purpose. I mean, it obviously does. But I don't know how I feel about it. So yeah, for now it's a pass.
Oh,
For now.
you'll come again.
So let's see, I have...
Why?
Yeah, we could improve our courage, I suppose.
Worth a try, yeah?
Okay. If I jump from this height, I bet it'll raise my courage. Why not?
Good.
Let's
good.
try it out. Ah, that's the spirit, but you think you'll have the spirit after coming eye to eye with the bottom of the valley? I needed to get my bond up with Brigida. So, you've made up your mind about this? I can tell by the look on your face that you're committed. I guess I can't talk you out of this. Alright, looks like everything's set. Well then, get ready. I step off the ledge confidently. Wow, okay.
Incredible!
Wow, you dove with such elegance, such artistry even. Wow, impressive. I enjoyed watching that. So I wanted to give you something for making my day. Go on, take it. Thank you.
All right.
Oh, 4 points in courage. That's pretty good. That made my popularity
Time marches on,
rise
and
even
the
more.
age of a new king draws nearer.
It can't be a good thing that it's rising this fast. It can't be a good thing.
Hey,
Apparently, another victim was claimed by the monster in Man-Eater's grotto. They went looking for her and were attacked. A true tragedy. One would not venture into such danger unless they felt the risk was absolutely necessary. It was a reckless decision, but regardless, the outcome is one which I wish we could have prevented.
So, hey,
Yeah, let's go get it. Maybe.
All right.
Like,
mister.
where are we at?
All right.
Where are we at? I kinda wanna go. I kinda wanna go talk with Maria.
Where to?
Oh right, and we also have this quest in here. Regarding Stroll. I remember. Where am I even going?
Well met, eh?
I guess I'll pay for a fortune telling.
Well,
See if we have good weather for going
let's
here.
see.
We in fact do not. So good thing
This
Good thing I stopped
Pop
and
by.
checked.
Pardon?
So yeah,
Alright.
we'll go with Maria.
Where to?
I'll go with Maria. But first, so I remember, let's go to, where is it?
Let's go.
Here. To talk to the fish stand
Come
guy.
to think of it,
I love it.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Anyone selling fish?
And what do you want?
whoa.
Nope, he does
My
not.
mum's on South of X4. Hiya.
You sell meat.
So, hey,
Oh. Mm. So not quite. Maybe you?
The gold.
Damn Foreign and this foolish nonsense. This tournament for the throne just to bolster his position. Weren't you participating as well? You'd better quit while you still can. You'll just end up suffering in the end. No, I should respect your willingness to make an effort in this damnable world. I apologize for my outburst. Take this. Thank you, Mr. Angry Man. You're not so bad after all.
Oh there.
No thanks.
Until we meet.
Hey,
Well, fish come at a premium in Grand Trad, but they're anywhere. If they're anywhere, they're here in the market. Maybe make another round? Right. So maybe I just missed them. Do
he's
you?
quite fresh. I see.
Fishmonger, sure, they pop up when the catch is good. The shop to my left usually has some, in fact. Oh, nice. Ah, that's expensive. Let's buy one water. Because Gallica told me to. And I'm gonna sell all of that, so you lose money.
Welcome.
Ah, fresh fish, there we go. That reminds me, I have business with the fishmonger, yes, that's why I'm here.
Welcome.
Welcome, welcome one and all. If it swam in seas, in rivers or seas, I've got it here and it's fresh as the ocean breeze. Apparently Stroll's father frequented the fish market. I know he was a doting parent, but would a count really do his own shopping? The Count of Halia? And how do you know such a great man? You're acquainted with his son, really now. I hate to break it to you, lad, but you're an elder, and Clamar nobles aren't really known for befriending your kind. Do you have something of his? What are you playing at? If this is some manner of con, I'll make it known far and wide, especially if it concerns the Count of Halia. He saved my skin once when some pain-in-the-ass nobles started making accusations about my produce. He happened to be there and stood up for me. From what I gather, he was only in the market to find a souvenir for his son. Fancy that, a noble buying things himself. Like father, like son. Blimey, you really do know him, don't you? Well then, I know another merchant you should speak to. He did a fair amount of business with the Count. That day he said he had an appointment to meet this merchant in front of Regolith Grand Cathedral. Odd that he bought fish first, eh? I see. So, a merchant by the cathedral. I mean, we are by the cathedral. You again? Or not you?
And what do you want?
Oh, this guy, yes. What do you want? You're not one of my clients, and I only do business via referral. Stroll's father went to meet a merchant in front of Regolith Cathedral. Could this be him?
So foolish, it arouses great pity.
Indeed, I was acquainted with the late Count of Halia. Oh, is that so? You say you know his son, do you? The Count was truly honorable, upstanding man. I doubt any son of his would associate with the riffraff like you. What should I say next? Did his fish stink? I don't have the imagination for that yet, though.
Such rudeness!
Your behavior and demeanor are hardly befitting of anyone that the Count of Halia would have spent time with. You're just some opportunist who heard rumors and thought you could deceive me, aren't you? I have nothing to give to scoundrels like you. Be gone. So yeah, I'm gonna need imagination and courage. Oh well, good to know. Not bad again. Let's go see Maria. If I can find her.
Let's
There we
go.
go. I wonder if I can do form a bond with Fabienne.
The exhibition of
Maybe.
the grave.
Oh my! It's me! We help anyone in trouble, endorsed by the highest honeybee. Did Maria and the others put this up for us? Wow, that really puts the wind in your sails, doesn't it? We may not be the favorites, but there are people who support us. We'd best take that to heart. That's so nice. Hello.
Mister.
Oh, mister, you're here. Right, we do have the White Sands place. Wow, the desert is all white. Is that a big building? Ah, that's a worm skin? I see, so there's really a place like that outside of Grand Tram.
Thank you.
Thank you, mister. I'll ask Miss Fabienne if we can hang them up on the inn's walls. If I look at the picture, I stop feeling lonely because I think of you on your journey. And you can come back and look at them too, right?
You know.
You know, there's so much I want to tell you. Oh, but I have to go shopping now. Let's go together.
Really?
Yay, thank you. Bless her.
Mister?
Do you see those flowers for sale over there? They grow outside of the capital. Papa took me there once. He let me ride on his shoulders, and I felt big like a grown-up. We should go there too.
In that case,
Wow.
Can we? Do you know where it is? First you have to go where the wind blows, then follow that until you're really, really far away.
Huh?
Excuse me, but are you okay? Maybe, but are you hungry? I still have some bread. Oh, you can't sleep here. You're dragging your filth all over the road. Yikes, dude. You're shaking. Here, maybe some of my bread will make you feel better? That's the child from that Parapus and, you know, the half-blood.
Dear me!
Feeding scraps to a disgusting Oh my god, why are these people so intense, insane, and more adjectives that I can't even think of? You're not
It'll be
wrong,
fine.
Maria. Don't listen to them. You're doing the right thing.
Yeah.
Okay. This is for me. Are you sure? You looked hungry. Where's your house? I don't have one. My family, they're all dead. I ran from a merchant who tried to sell me, but I ended up here. I'm all alone now. I wish I had died with Mom and everyone. Oh no. Are you crying? I want to die, but the hunger is so painful. Thank you for this. Man. Poor kid. Am I going to end up like that boy? Because my family's all gone too, just like him. But you have... No, it's not all gone.
listen.
Miss Fabienne will always take care of you. No, I'm just bothering her. But no, maybe you can take me with you. You should take me along. I want to go on a journey too. And I promise I'll be good. I mean, I can see it someday when it's safer.
Fine by me.
Someday we'll go
Yeah.
together. Okay, I don't know how I can help though. Maybe I'll just get in the way.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, I shouldn't have asked you that. Please don't tell Miss Fabienne. She's the only one I can stay with now, so I have to show her that I'm a good girl. Show her you care as well.
Well then,
Can you think of something nice that you can do for her, Maria?
So then...
Oh, she's always busy, so I can help her out lots. When I talk to you, mister, my stomach doesn't feel like it's in knots anymore. Okay, then you'll come back soon, right? Ah, bless her for real.
She.
The pure-hearted maiden Maria, the one she presides over the heroic embodiment of the healer.
Now.
Through thy shared bond, a new heroic embodiment slumbering within thee has come to blossom. Right, the first evolution of the healer.
A new power.
Right. Bear this new power, cherish this connection, and by their strength fulfill thy destiny. Nice.
It's a
And
promise.
it's the cleric. And we have another inheritance slot. Very good. More skills can now be inherited. Yep.
Yeah.
I should get back before Miss Fabienne gets worried. You too, mister. Please be careful, okay? We have a lot of mag. We could do a bunch of things in Academia, honestly. I feel like I'm kind of neglecting some mechanics. Not really neglecting them.
What do you think?
Anyone? Not anyone available, it seems. Yep, he's not here. Katharina, we don't know where she is. Alonso, we don't know where he is. And we don't have the courage for that, nor for more. That's not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to go see if there is a debate going on.
Let's go.
Because I like getting two virtues at once. No, there is no virtue to be had in here. Oh, but maybe at Grand Trad there's also a podium there.
Let's go.
Right? Right?
I love it.
Say.
No, it looks very empty. Yeah, there's no one in there.
This place.
This place.
No. I think I'm going to...
Where to?
What? I'm going to what? Raise imagination or even more courage?
Let's
We
go.
can do imagination. To be ready for...
You have my thanks.
Yeah, for that mission. Or quest. To like get Stroll ranked up. Who's this guy? Abolish taxes. It's your money. Reclaim freedom for commerce and
That
for
sounds
yourself. Sounds like something a merchant would come up with, but the more you think about it, the less sense it makes. What would happen to people who can't work? Besides, if there were no taxes, how could the kingdom help anyone? It'd be every person for themselves.
Oh.
Nostalgic elder. Say, now that I'm getting a look at you, do you happen to be an elder? My word, are you indeed? Did you come bearing bread? Bread, what are you talking about? Oh dear, you don't know the old tale? The one of the thief king and the eldest bread? It's a tale warm as fresh baked bread, dearie. What a saying. Would you like me to tell it to you? Oh, that sounds like a nice story. Maybe it'll give us the warm fuzzies.
What do you want to do?
Why not? I don't think we have anything better to do. Once upon a time,
Long
a gift arrived in a faraway village. It was a box, and inside this box there were 8 delicious-looking loaves of bread. 8 people gathered around it, each belonging to a different tribe. Rusant, Rogue, Clamar, Ujif, Mustari, Nidia, Paripus, and Ishkia.
After that.
A Ujif lad jumped up and down in excitement and said, "We can share him. That way, we'll all get to have one." But the Rusant man shook his head. "Why would a Ujif like you need a whole loaf? I need a larger portion," he said. Then the old rogue woman spoke. "You must respect your elders." The Clamar scoffed at this. "This bread's clearly causing a quarrel, so I'll be in charge of it," said the Clamar woman. The other 7, of course, were none too happy about this plan. The Ujif boy muttered quietly, "We really ought to share it between all of us," but no one had a mind to listen. A Mustari man leaned in close to the boy and told him, "You're right, you know, but the wise move here is just to give up." The Mustari man left along with the Ujif boy, and then there remained 6 tribes for 8 loaves. "We clearly can't share it equally," the Clamar said. Then the Ishkia finally spoke. "Split the remaining 2 loaves into 3s, she offered. "That way it can be equally split among the 6 of us." The Nidia woman quickly agreed. Away she walked, saying she would go grab a knife and soon return. The Paripus man laughed and said, "Finally, I get to have bread." But the remaining 3 made sour faces indeed.
Oh dear.
"Oh, would you look at the time? We have to continue this another time. I promise I'll get to the end." "Oh, come on."
All right. Well then.
Ugh.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
All right then.
What could we do today?
All right then.
I don't see any bond thingies in the map.
Where to?
And in here, I don't see any either. That's interesting, huh? Well, I guess we could start going over
Pardon?
to the quest that we have accepted,
Very good. Very
right?
good.
Because supporters, someone that would like to see. Oh, Heisme is available. But I want to do the quest before it starts to pile up. Sorry.
Okay, what's the plan?
We should have good weather as well. Because it takes...
Just a moment.
Oh, it only takes 1 day?
Just a moment.
That's
Like-
where you want to go.
If I go... No. How much
I
does
think we
it
have a favor to do there.
1 day.
It's
Wait a moment, I'm gonna think it over. If I...
your. It's your.
Yeah, that is 2 days.
Ah,
Huh.
danger.
Well, I guess I was mistaken. I thought it would be 2 since you go through Comero. Never mind then, I'll...
Be well.
Because I don't want to go there in a sandflash, that would be bad.
It's
So, lucky you, Heisme, we get to hang out. I don't suppose I could ask your help with something. I know I'm imposing, but you remember we spoke about finding a spot to lay my son to rest. I happened across a nice place the other day. Sure.
My thanks.
You go then. The place I'd like to go is a cemetery on the outskirts of town.
Huh.
Plenty of new graves, possibly victims of those dark doings at the castle. Perhaps my boy would find solace here among many his own age. Ooh, that's dark. Holy damn. But it seems they don't cremate their dead here. Don't want my son feeling out of place, being the only child here in singed pieces. Hard enough for a boy his age to fit in.
That means.
Then shall we look somewhere
My
else? My thanks. I think we'd do well to check other options.
My apologies.
How about somewhere deeper in the forest, if you don't mind indulging me just a bit further? Seems a peaceful place at first glance, but it's not really so, is it?
No.
Pattering footsteps from beasts among the trees, the smell of animal waste. I can feel them eyeing us from the shadows too. Too dangerous.
True.
I can't stand the thought of hungry beasts disturbing his
We
grave.
shouldn't.
I think it's still too early to make a decision. I'd like to look at other locations if you don't mind. No problem.
Got it.
Let's do that
My
then.
thanks.
I appreciate your understanding. You're centrally more patient than I was at your age.
The truth is,
All you Jeef travel far and wide to find the perfect resting place. Some build an altar at home, some scatter the bones in the sea, some bury them beneath a great tree. That said, most simply bury the bones in the village's communal cemetery. After all that contemplation, they come back to where they started. Those people used to irritate me to no end when I was younger. I loathed their indecision and looked down on them for it. But as I got on in years, I came to understand some things. It's not easy to overcome the death of someone close. That's why when you lose someone, you need time for that very hesitation. I've certainly found I do. Haste will not ease my woes.
even so,
That being said, this isn't your concern. You've already done more than enough for me. We can take our
It'll be
time, no
fine.
worries. We'll give it as much thought as you need.
listen.
Are you certain you truly are an oddball?
Then
then we might have to take the Gauntlet Runner again. This time I'd like to see somewhere full of space. Okay. Maybe I'm just imagining things.
What happened?
What is it?
No.
It looks like a place. It looks like just a place my son loved.
My son.
I think it was around the time he finally started walking, even when he stumbled and fell. He always leapt right back up, all smiles. He would chase bugs through grass far taller than him, laughing even when he fell, bringing me flowers and pebbles he clutched tight in his little fist. Even now, 'tis as he might burst out of the grass at any moment, beaming and covered in burrs. But I know 'tis just an empty fantasy. Are you okay?
Everything okay?
Yes. My apologies.
I didn't mean for you to see me like that, but yes, this could be a fine place for him to stay. The silence is peaceful, the wind is gentle. It feels like a place wholly apart from the nightmare of our world. I'm sure my son would love it too. He always loved to run with the wind in his face. And yet... Want to keep looking? Do you want to keep looking for somewhere
Not
else?
so.
No, that's not it. I just have one thing that's holding me back. That sweet smell on the wind, it reminds me of a faraway hill. The hill where my hometown lies.
What?
You're just remembering about your hometown?
No.
It occurred to me, yes. I've not visited even once since I left. I sincerely doubt they'd welcome me back.
Oh.
A wind blows in my home, sweeter than any I've known. Why don't we visit?
Let's go.
But
No, you're right. I cannot let my floundering deprive my boy of his proper place.
I'm in your debt.
Walking this ground with you, I find myself determined to return home again. It feels like something I never realized. It seems like something I never have realized alone. I'm grateful our paths crossed. I can sense Heisman's extraordinary resolve and the depth of his gratitude.
He...
The aloof hermit Heisme, keeper and inheritor of the thief's virtues.
No.
Through thy shared bond, a new heroic embodiment slumbering within thee has come to blossom.
A new power.
Bear this new power, foster this connection, and by thy strength, fulfill thy destiny.
I must come to a decision.
Assassin. Alright. That's cool. Thank you for putting up with my indecisiveness, at least. At least. Let's head to my village another day. Call upon me whenever you can spare the
Onward, then.
time. For now, let us rejoin our comrades. Good. Back to the tavern.
What do you...
Anyone wanna hang out? Doesn't look like it. No one at all. I suppose we could go back and finish the story. Right?
What do you want to do?
Can't think of anything else.
Well met,
And it was quite the blue balls, so... Near the end. Let's hope this is enough. Where the Nydia went to go get a knife. Now that the 6 tribes would be able to share the 8 loaves of bread equally, their dilemma seemed nearly at its end. But then the Clamar woman pointed at the Paripus man and said, "So we get the same amount as the Paripus." "That's not the way of the world," the woman said. The Resent man agreed. The Paripus was incensed to be so attacked. "Well, I don't want your stupid bread anyhow," he shouted and took his leave. Watching him walk away, the remaining 4 smiled triumphantly. 8 loaves of bread for 4 tribes, waiting for the Nydia who had gone to fetch the knife. The remaining 4 each took 2 loaves and left. Aye, you heard right. Those who were spurned by injustice, as well as those who trusted, were empty-handed in the end. But then, that night, under the UG Flat's pillow, he found a bounty of sweet bread filled with cream, and under the Mustari man's, savory loaves wafting a rich aroma. Under the Nydia's, crispy loaves baked with fruit, and under the Paribus man, large loaves of moist, fluffy bread. All these appeared in great quantity. The 4 never worried for food again. But the other 4, those who took the bread home for themselves, it's said that no matter what they ate, nothing tasted good. Legend has it was the Thief King that left those loaves of bread. Never revealing his true identity, he brought to light injustice and inequality, only to disappear thereafter, a king among the shadows. It's quite something, don't you think? Different variations of this story do exist, and in some, it's Anelda who brings the 8 loaves.
Do you think?
So, a fun little parable, isn't it? What the Thief King did is pretty great, but the reason this survived as a fairy tale is because inequality never really went away. Imagine a world where people who did no wrong saw justice served just like the 4 who received the bountiful bread.
Alright.
My imagination has gone up a little. Almost there.
Well then.
Time I get back to the others.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Hey,
They managed to escape. Okay, good. No more victims for that. Okay, let's go do it.
Alright then.
Oh, come on. Okay, never mind. I'm sorry. Now I feel very bad for saying, oh, come on.
Alright then.
No, that's the wrong button.
Alright then.
let's go.
I have to do the quest, okay? I'll go see Maria some other time. Like, look, we have so many quests. Damn. Right, we should also look at the book in the engine room. It just came to mind. According to the old man's research, one of the relics can be found southeast of Martira. Oh, it's in that cave. Even more of a reason to have to go there. So I think we will. Sorry, Maria. Just next time. Actually, never mind. It's a bit too much time on the video, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna stop it for today. Next time, we'll go to the Manian Cave, find a relic for Nurus, hopefully, and finally be done with that bounty that's been taunting us so much.
What now?
See you then.